If you're looking for a plan, maybe I can make it. If you hold out your hand, baby, I can take it. If you need 100 real good reasons to get something off your mind, I can be the one tonight. So baby, don't think twice. Pack your bag, hit the road, interstate or on the coast, don't matter to me, girl. With the map change as long as I'm with you. Pick a place we can go, ain't nobody gotta know. Live on love and see me change and run away. It's a hard life, staring at the start line, backtracking, looking back at all the hard time we spent running around in circles. But I got you, baby, you got me back, wide open with nothing else holding us back, flying over every hurdle, with everything I need in that front seat. So pack a bag, hit the road, interstate or on the coast, don't matter to me, girl. With the map change as long as I'm with you. Pick a place we can go, ain't nobody gotta know. Live on love and see me change and run away, way off into my loving arms. You can't let this whole fade into the dark. Pick a place we can go, ain't nobody gotta know. Pack a bag, hit the road, interstate or on the coast, don't matter to me, girl. With the map change as long as I'm with you. Pick a place we can go, ain't nobody gotta know. Live on love and see me change and run away. And run away.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Are you ready? It's showtime. Please welcome Tim Kelly.
My daddy held our lives together on 18 wheels for 18 years and countless miles from home. That old Mack truck that he would drive didn't have a radio, but that didn't stop him from singing country songs. And the day they laid him in the ground, you could hear a faint familiar sound, a jake break in the distance slowing down. When my daddy's wheel in this old cold town. And when I'd hear the truck roll in, I knew it was my best friend, was the life he lived on 18 wheels. Looking back on growing up, we didn't have very much, but with Daddy I felt like I had everything. And Mama did her best with Daddy on the road. Those late night calls would help him get back home. Sometimes I sit in his old seat and I think of all the memories. I can still hear the diesel engine shifting gears. When my daddy's wheels stopped turning, he was heaven bound. He lived a trucker's life in this old cold town. And when I'd hear the truck roll in, I knew it was my best friend, was the life he lived on 18 wheels. So the next time you're in a grocery store or staring out of your car door, just thank the Lord above for a trucker. When my daddy's wheels stopped turning, he was heaven bound. He lived a trucker's life in this old cold town. And when I'd hear the truck roll in, I knew it was my best friend, was the life he lived on 18 wheels, was the life he lived on 18 wheels.
Mackenzie Phipps, she's been a special guest on the Tim Kelly Show a couple of times, and that is called 18 Wheels. What a great storytelling song. Mackenzie Phipps is currently a contestant on this season of NBC's The Voice. I haven't seen her on there yet, but I'm sure she's coming up, and that is awesome as well. Thomas Matthews getting us kicked off tonight with a great tune called Runaway. And don't run away, we're just getting started. 3 more hours of the best in new country music on this Indie Wednesday edition of the Tim Kelly Show. I am broadcasting live from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world, and I've got a great live show for you tonight. Now, I've got a couple of great radio interviews tonight as well. Bobby Chitwood is going to join me in hour number 1, and then Dan Badger will be here in hour number 2. You'll get to hear the stories behind their songs, and we'll play 3 of those songs from every artist that I do the interviews for, so you'll get to hear 3 songs from those folks as well. I want to give a big thank you and shout out to all of the stations that replay this program. Great stations like KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com, Country Road 58 from Germany, countryradio.musicbox4friends.com from Belgium, Down the Road Radio.com from Ireland, Bourbon Trail Radio, Top Shelf Radio Texas, Radio 94.3 in Sweden, Hot and Funky Radio.com. We are also on Boone Country up there in Canada, KWradio.com, and you can also catch the Tim Kelly Show now on TexasBrewRadio.com as well. TheHaasFM.com on Saturdays. Check that out from 10 p.m. Central to midnight. We are on terrestrial radio on TheHaasFM.com. This next artist won season number 23 of NBC's The Voice on Team Blake. It was Blake Shelton's last season of The Voice, and Bryce Leatherwood won it. His latest single is called Cheap Cologne. I'm wearing some of that right now. I love it. On the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
Well, I toss and turn in the sheets, close my eyes, but I can't sleep. Another night waiting up on her, while this bourbon and the porch light burns. No matter how hard hard she tries, there's no way to hide what's been going on. She don't smoke cigarettes, and I don't wear cheap cologne. She'll get in from God knows where. I'll smell that honky-tonk in her hair. I don't know if there's someone she's holding, but my suspicion keeps on growing. And a shower won't cover it up when she gets home. She don't smoke cigarettes, and I don't wear cheap cologne. When she's done with the wine and comes home tonight, and slips into this big old bed, well, I'll be gone, she'll be there all alone, lying by herself instead. She's done with the wine and comes home tonight and slips into this big old bed. Well, I'll be gone, she'll be there all alone, lying by herself instead. Well, I toss and turn in the sheets, close my eyes, but I can't sleep. Another night waiting upon her, while this bourbon and the porch light burns. No matter how hard she tries, there's no way to hide what's been going on. She don't smoke cigarettes, and I don't wear cheap cologne. She don't smoke cigarettes, and I don't wear cheap cologne.
It's time for today's newest country music, Indie Country Radio, with Tim Kelly.
Southern outlaw, born and raised, wanna take it back to the good old days. I miss the way things used to be. People look you in your eyes when they're talking, shake your hand before they start walking. I don't know what's gone wrong, but it needs to change. I was taught to say, sir and ma'am, you don't start a fight, but you never back down. Hold the door open if you see a woman coming. Something goes down, don't start running. Only thing you're giving in life is your name. Better make sure you don't bring in shame. So few things in this life that you can live without. That's the way we do things. Right here in the South.
His name is Dalton Jones. Dalton Jones Music is where you can find him all over social media. That is called Right Here in the South. He is right here in my chat room live over here at Tim Kelly On Air on TikTok. I am also live on Facebook, and I'm live on YouTube at KICR Indie Country Radio. Like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit that bell, and you'll get notified the next time I go on the air, which will be tomorrow night and Friday night. Tomorrow night is Triple Play Thursday. 3 songs in a row from every artist all show long, and the best in new country music every Friday night on New Music Friday. And check out my full live interview schedule at the bottom of the homepage of my website, because Dalton Jones is on it. I'm looking forward to that interview. That's at the bottom of the homepage at KICR-IndieCountryRadio.com. This next artist has a brand new single called Let It Be a Cowboy. Her name is Lexi Schroll on The Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, new country's best on this Indie Wednesday.
I've dated city boys, real pretty boys, say they love you but it's all just wild noise. Make your head turn, make your heart hurt, all the miles you've crossed are just bridge to burn. So I think I need a change of direction, someone to be the object of my affection, someone who's good to his mama, makes me wanna drive down a back road in his Tacoma, dancing on a Tuesday, we move at our own pace, leaves his jean jacket at my place, and he's got a bit of southern drawl to his voice. Oh, if I ever love again, Lord, let it be a cowboy. Lord, let it be a cowboy. I've been with rock stars, some movie stars, get you falling hard till you're falling apart. Where's a good guy? You know he what guy? Grows hometown roots instead of saying goodbye. I think I need some new perspective, someone to be a bit more attentive, someone who's good to his mama, makes me wanna drop down a back road in his Tacoma, dancing on a Tuesday, we move at our own pace, leaves his jean jacket at my place, and he's got a bit of southern drawl to his voice. Oh, if I ever love again, Lord, let it be a cowboy. Lord, let it be a cowboy. His heart's in the Wild West, I'm dancing with the very best, won't settle for any less than a cowboy. Dressing in boots and jeans, he's straight off a movie screen, tastes like smoking whiskey, my cowboy. He's good to his mama, makes me wanna drive down a back road in his Tacoma, dancing on a Tuesday, we move at our own pace, leaves his jean jacket at my place, and he's got a bit of southern drawl to his voice. Oh, if I ever love again, Lord, let it be a cowboy. Lord, let it be a cowboy. Lord, let it be a
Oh, guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
Woo-hoo!
How happy are people who listen to the Tim Kelly Show's Indie Wednesday?
I'd say happier than a camel on Wednesday.
Hump day!
Get happy. Get the Tim Kelly Show on KICR Indie Country Radio.
Never was a calculus fool. I never was the best in school. I'm starting to figure it out. It starts with you and ends with love. I think it comes from the heavens above. Take my hand, I'll show you what I mean. Like a 1, 2, 3, loving on me. 4, 5, 6, started with a kiss. 7, 8, 9, you're the only one on my mind. And take away all the big equations. I had my heart for the preservation. When love starts to grow, the numbers don't lie. It's a 1, 2, 3, loving on me. 4, 5, 6, started with a kiss. 7, 8, 9, you're the only one on my mind. Oh, get to loving on the boys. Tell me what you get. Is it too soon to feel like this? I don't know, baby. I don't wanna miss it. Like a 1, 2, 3, loving on me. 4, 5, 6, it started with your kiss. 7, 8, 9, you're the only one on my mind. It's that 1, 2, 3, loving on me. 4, 5, 6, it started with your kiss. 7, 8, 9, you're the only one on my mind. You're the only one on my mind. Yeah.
That is called 1, 2, 3, Lovin' on Me. Ethan Jackson is the artist there. Ethan Jackson Music is where you can find him. Lots of great young talent in the world of country music. The future is looking bright, ladies and gentlemen. This next young artist I'm going to play just turned 18 years old, and after her song, my first radio interview of the evening, too. Bobby Chitwood is going to join us right after Tasha Ann, and her song is called When the Waters Rise on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR. Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
The rain came down like Judgment Day, took our homes and washed them away. We stood in the dark, didn't know what to do. When the flood came rolling, all we had was you. Mama's picture floated right on by, and Daddy's voice was drowned in the sky. But in the chaos we clung tight to the love that got us through the night. When the waters rise and the rivers roar, and the life we knew ain't there no more. Through the storm, through the fear, we held each other near. In the flood, Lord, we stand together here. heart's still strong, though we've been pressed. Just a story of hope through trial and test. When the waters rise and the rivers roar, and the life we knew ain't there no more. Through the storm, through the fear, we held each other near. In the flood, Lord, we stand. When the waters rise and the rivers roar, and the life we knew ain't there no more. Through the storm, through the fear, we held each other near. In the flood, Lord, we stand together here. Together now until steadfast grace. With each new dawn we find our place. Where once was fear, now hope has grown. In faith and love we've made our home. In faith and love we've made our home.
You're listening to the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. It is Indie Wednesday. I'm playing the best in new country music, and we have a couple of great radio interviews tonight as well, where you get to hear the stories behind the songs. Bobby Chitwood was with us tonight. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing good, man. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for doing the program. I appreciate your time tonight. I've been looking forward to this one. One of our good friends, Jennifer Herron, told me about you, and she asked me if I'd be willing to interview you, and I heard the music, and I'm like, well, yeah.
Awesome, man.
Yeah, you make some good country music, and of course, born and raised in Texas, man. They got it going on down there in the country music world, don't they?
Oh yeah. I was raised on Haggard and Jones, and of course George Strait later on, and all that good stuff.
Yep, that's what I'm looking at in your bio. Alan Jackson, too. Let's not forget him. He just did his final show here not too long ago, and a buddy of mine from the nation's capital, Washington, D.C., he said, I am not going to miss that show. Whatever it takes, I'm going to be there. And he said, man, I'm sure glad I made that last one.
Oh, man. Yeah, I can't imagine. Yeah. If my schedule wasn't so full, I would have loved to have caught that.
Yep, absolutely. We were talking off the air, getting to know each other a little bit, and you took some time away from music too, because you basically had done so many shows it really started to affect your voice, and you had to step away for a while.
Yeah. I was pulling my last year supporting that. The last single I released was like 2013. I was doing about 300 dates on the road, and it was killer.
Yeah.
You got to support those singles, though. Get out there to radio and visit with everybody, and then do your shows at night. And it took a toll, that's for sure. And it took me out of the road for it was probably 5 years of vocal therapy and just kind of recharging.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm glad you're back, man. And I've always said this: if me and you both keep doing this long enough, we all end up meeting somewhere down the road, don't we?
Oh, yeah, every time.
Yeah,
no doubt.
It's awesome. And Jennifer Herron and her husband, Bobby Marquez, are awesome folks, too. I have actually met them a couple of times here in Branson. He performed here as an artist a few times, and he asked me if I'd come and go see his show, and we had a great time seeing him, and he's been a guest on my program a few times, too.
Oh, yeah, great folks for sure.
They're awesome. You started writing at an early age, and you were greatly influenced by your grandpa. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so my grandfather, Emmett Royce Larkin, he was a Christian singer-songwriter, and he released a single back in the '60s with Chapel Records. So that's quite a bit back, called "Good Morning God." And so I got his guitar when I was pretty young. I learned 3 chords on that guitar. I think I only knew 3 chords until I was about 16 or 17.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't take many more though. Back not too long ago, 3 chords would get you through probably about 80% of the country songs.
Right.
So I did that until I started, getting a little more serious with the music, and then, but yeah, I played that song with 3 chords and his guitar for years and years, and then started doing my own thing as well.
Yeah, went to college in Waco, Texas, to become an airline pilot. You got a degree in aviation. That's awesome.
Yeah, Waco, Texas. Went there, got all my licenses and stuff. My dad, he was a huge supporter of my music. His only one stipulation was like, you get a degree, and I'll support you however you want to go.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, okay. And, I tell you what, when the pickings were slim sometimes in music, I was flight instructing and stuff like that, so it got me through. So kudos to my dad for pushing me that direction.
Wow. I have played those video games where it's like a flight simulator, but I don't think I'd ever want to fly a real plane, because I've crashed and burned a few times on those video game ones.
Yeah, the video games, they don't hurt quite as bad.
No. We bought a recliner one time. My wife found it on Facebook yard sale. We go over there, and this guy has on his table over there it looked like a steering wheel, and that console set up, and I thought he was playing video games or something, but he is an actual pilot, and he had a flight simulator in his apartment, and he's actually doing training and practices right there in his living room. I thought that was pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, they have some pretty cool simulators out there nowadays that you can practice instruments and stuff on. Yeah, so it is good stuff.
Yep. Speaking of practicing instruments, how did you learn to play the guitar? Were you self-taught? You take lessons or what?
No, I was self-taught.
Uh-huh.
Well, I say self-taught. My mother actually showed me G, C, and D, which is what got me through "Good Morning God," my grandpa's song.
Right.
So after that, though, I was self-taught, but she taught me those first 3 chords.
Yeah, that's awesome. And, that's always the point where, learning to play and stuff like that, you got to go through the point where you get the calluses on your fingers and all of that. You're probably well past that by now, though, huh?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, your fingers get a little sore at first, that's for sure.
Yep.
But then, especially when you start getting on the road and touring and stuff, you build them up pretty quick.
And speaking of that, let's talk about getting on the road and touring. At what point did you want to get in front of folks? Did you go through that stage fright period or anything like that, and performing in front of a live audience?
I guess I did a little bit. I sang in church a lot growing up, so getting in front of people wasn't too big a deal. Being the focal point was a little different. When I did this, I think it's called the Jimmy Dean Country Showdown. Where I got in this contest. I was in college at that time.
Uh-huh.
And, anyways, got up and I think I did. It was like 2 songs or something like that, and I made it through a few of the finals and stuff. But after that, it wasn't too bad because when you do it kind of the grassroots style, which is what I did, it was playing the little bars and then the little saloons and then the bigger venues, and with each step, that first step isn't too big a deal. You kind of get up there and do your thing, and so every step above that, you get a little more comfortable. So
yeah.
I would say, maybe that Jimmy Dean contest was the most butterflies I ever got, but as the shows got bigger and bigger, it was just getting on the stage and just connecting with people again, same way. So
how about that? Jimmy Dean, famous for the song back in the day, Big Bad John, I believe, right?
Yeah.
And he sold quite a bit of sausage too. He's still doing it, and he's not even around anymore.
I know it. Yeah.
He still does his own commercials. I see him on TV sometimes still.
All the time.
If you leave a legacy like that, boy, there's nothing better, right? If we're still talking about your music 35 years from now, like that 90s country that got me into country radio.
Oh, I'm telling you. Yeah, that's a legacy there.
That is not a bad deal. You have got to open for such acts as the great John Michael Montgomery. I think he's on his final year of touring, and I'm playing his son now, Walker Montgomery. He is amazing, too.
Yeah. No, I've heard his stuff, too. Really good stuff. Yeah, man, I grew up, in the 90s, and then the early 2000s is when I really started playing. And those guys were all my heroes, growing up. Those are and actually being able to share the stage with them, at some point in my career, it was just awesome.
Yeah. I want to tell a couple of others because you and me have this in common. Tracy Lawrence, Clay Walker, David Ball. My first ever country music concert when I got into country radio was back in the early 90s in Ardmore, Oklahoma. David Ball and Wade Hayes were opening for Tracy Lawrence.
Oh, no kidding. No kidding.
Yep, that's
Yes,
my first ever country concert.
Okay. Yeah, so, Tracy Lawrence, great guy. Really got along with him well. David Ball, I actually did a tour with him, several dates with him. And Wade Hayes is a fellow that actually did a couple of charity events down in Nashville with him.
How about that?
Well, just a good group of guys.
Yep. I spent 20 years in southeast Oklahoma. I saw him in Ardmore, Oklahoma back then, and I was in Ada, Oklahoma, where Blake Shelton grew up and was from.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Now, I've had, that's one, I think I met him one time, and that was just through a mutual friend, Micah Roberts. She sang back up with Toby Keith for years and years.
Mm-hmm. Awesome.
Yeah, it's a small world, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Now, growing up, do you have any brothers and sisters that are also musically inclined, or were you the musical prodigy of the bunch, or what?
I think I was the only one that really drove to go anywhere with it. All of my sisters can sing beautifully, but they just never really, had the bug to go anywhere with it, I guess.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have gone so far with it that you needed some therapy. I saw that you were discussing the band life and the hardships of the road with the one and only Dr. Phil, huh?
Yeah. That was during those times when I was just pulling so many dates. I knew one of the producers, and we were talking one time, and she said, that's got to be rough. And I said, let me tell you. You. When you're gone, and I had a young daughter, at that time, and getting through some of those weeks on the road and being home for a handful of days back on the bus and back out. But yep.
That's
and
awesome.
He was straightforward as always,
Oh, yeah. He don't put up with nothing, does he?
No, not at all.
I watched that one Medea movie where she's doing therapy with Dr. Phil, and she's giving him what for, and he's not taking it.
Nope, he doesn't take it. He gives it just a straightforward kind of.
Yep, absolutely. Let's talk about songwriting. You have been doing that for a long, long time, and you've been playing guitar and other instruments probably for a long, long time, but are you more lyric-based, or do you have to hear the hook first, or is it kind of maybe a combination of both for you?
It's really kind of a combination of both. Sometimes I'll come up with something in my head as far as a hook, that you're about, and then sometimes I'll be just picking on my guitar and I come up with a melody, and I'm like, man, I need to put some words to that. So it's probably a combination of both is kind of how I attack it, for sure.
Okay, awesome. And I see that even so much on the road that you got this nickname, they call you the Road Hound.
Yeah, they did when I was touring so much, because I was on the road so much, I would have to pick up musicians sometimes, because my guys would be like, hey, man, I got to that was it. They're like, yeah. You're Road Hound. I'm like, man, I'm just trying to build it.
I bet you can sniff out a good venue too, though, huh?
Oh yeah, that's for sure. You can find them.
Yep. Speaking of that, what's your dream gig if you haven't done it already? And all these performances that you've done and artists that you've opened for, what's your dream gig and artists that you would like to maybe either open for that you haven't, or a duet maybe with somebody you'd like to do?
The one thing that I haven't done yet, I was at the country radio seminar back in early 2000 when I was first kind of starting out. And I got this guitar signed by all these artists: Tracy Lawrence, John Michael Montgomery, Tim Rushlow, all these guys that I have now played on the same stage with. But one guy has been fleeting, Mark Chestnut. I have not been able to tie a show down with him. And I tell you what, that guitar would be complete if I could get that show with him. But no, I would say, I had an opportunity at the Grand Ole Opry back years ago. But I was already booked, so it didn't work out.
Yeah.
And after that, I lost my deal with Universal down the road when I was having those vocal troubles, and I haven't been able to kind of reopen that door. So that would definitely be one of my big ones.
Isn't that something? Now you're going to freak out, because that was the second concert that I ever went to was Mark Chestnut. And he just had a birthday not too long ago. We're about the same age. He just turned 63, I believe it said, and he's had some back issues, and me too. I had back surgery 30 years ago from the place that I actually went and saw him in concert. I used to work for this horse trailer factory down there in southeast Oklahoma, and they ship them all over the country. They got dealerships all over the country, but they built this big indoor rodeo arena, and that's where they invited Mark Chestnut to come and perform, and that's where I got to see him at. It was in Oklahoma.
No kidding. Yeah. I'm telling you, Small.
Man, I'll tell you what, that's the kind of country that still resonates with people, and that's what country radio needs, is that traditional country music. And I give kudos to you and a lot of young artists that are keeping that alive, man. I've interviewed as young as 10 years old, and some of them, they weren't even born when that 90s country came along, and it still influences them, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I tell you what, I can't get past it. And even some of the things that I've released, even that song with Cowboy Troy, and, Cowboy Troy is definitely not your traditional kind of country, and that song I released with him, Twisted, was definitely kind of forward thinking for me. But I even got some feedback from DJs and some of the curators and stuff on these streaming platforms that are like, man, that I like the song, but it still feels a little too country. I'm like, how is that too country?
Right.
But I've always just kind of fallen back on that country sound, and it's just just what fits.
Absolutely. Let's give a big shout out to the recording studio that you used to play the songs that we're going to play tonight.
Yeah, so Kent Wells Productions, of course. Kent Wells produced a lot of Dolly stuff.
Yeah.
So great producer, great guy. Dave Fowler co-produced. I've known him for years and years, and he's played with everybody. Bass player, just an amazing guy. Put the musicians together, and we're talking the A band that they put together in there, and just came out with a really good record. Man,
I talk to a lot of people, and I hear Kent Wells' name a lot. They produce some of he produces some of their stuff too, and there's a lot of them. And of course, Dolly Parton, the great Dolly Parton, and boy, she's still doing it. And she made a rock album here just recently too. She can do anything, huh?
Oh, she totally did. Yeah, Dave was bass on that record, and he was so excited. He's like, I can't tell anybody just yet.
Yeah. So let me ask you that too. What is do you listen to a wide variety of music? Because I know country, they're incorporating a lot of rock. You hear a lot of now Americana that's similar to country. Got a lot of influences in that. Bluegrass. It draws from everywhere, doesn't it?
It does. I listen to everything. And when I say just about everything, I'm not into jazz too much.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little too busy for my brain, I think.
Yeah.
But I listen to just about everything. And, country has room for a lot of good sound in it, as long as we're still telling good stories, I think.
Right.
But we don't, I think, cutting the roots too deep is problematic in my mind. I love to hear that soulful country that really keeps to those roots.
Yep, you're exactly right. I'm the same way. I started DJing 80s music, but when that 90s country come along, that converted me to country radio, and rap music's about the only thing I don't like and that I don't play on the radio. And I have this saying that music is like candy, you throw the rappers away, right?
There you go. Believe it or not, I even listen to some rap. I think there are some out there that, and I'm a lyricist, so I
right.
love the lyrics and the stories, and that's what I'm really about when I listen to music for the most part.
Absolutely, and they've done a few Super Bowl halftime shows here not too long ago either, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
How Things Are, that's the title of the first song. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, so How Things Are is a song I wrote that was on the Gravity album, that was under Universal, and that was was a song that kind of tip of the hat to the fellas out there that grew up during the Depression and was World War II and stuff like that, and how they must look at some of the stuff that goes on nowadays as far as not folks just not really keeping their word like they used to, and not having neighbors back, and so that was kind of a tip of the hat to those folks.
Man, that's awesome. You know, every show I've gone to in Branson, about intermission time, they always have all of the different Coast Guard, the Marines, the Army, the Navy, all of those guys that paid that price and are veterans for our country that are still alive, stand up and they give them an ovation because of what they did for our country. And, you know, without them, we don't have the freedoms to do programs like this or go out and perform in front of folks like you do we?
No, 100%. That is just absolutely right. I've always just been a huge supporter of the military and in any way I can, first responders, all those folks.
Yep, that is awesome. And we're going to play How Things Are. We're going to come back and talk about another song with this, an interesting title, and I tell this all the time. I get these interesting titles in my email, and I never know what the song's about until I ask the artist, but it's called Redneckery. We'll talk about that next with Bobby Chitwood. We're going to play How Things Are right now on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio. New country's best on this New Music Wednesday, or Indie Wednesday. There you go.
There's an old man swaying in a beat-up rocking chair. His porch boards are rotten, he don't seem to care, and the lines on his face are a map to a life not so fair. And the gray in his hair is starting to get white. That happened last year when he lost his wife, and the little time he has left just keeps slipping by. By the hurt on that man's face, he's flat run out of drive. He flies a tattered rebel flag, it's just whipping in the wind. The race don't mean nothing, he's just tired of giving in, giving everything that he's got for folks he don't. Back when this country was strong, a friend was somebody you could rely on. And I'd do men forever till death do us part. That's how things should be, that's not how things are. Wishes he could live back in the day, that's how he feels. You could shake a man's hand and his word was strong as steel. Now he can't even trust his own family. God knows that's not the way things ought to be. Left his legs and his brother on Omaha Beach. Still works every day for the things that he needs. Now there's more and more people lining up to get something for free. He flies a tattered rebel flag, it's just whipping in the wind. Race don't mean nothing, he's just tired of giving in, giving everything that he's got for folks he don't know. He remembers back when this country was strong, a friend was somebody you could rely on. And I'd do men forever till death do us part. That's how things should be, that's not how things are. Flies a tattered rebel flag, it's just whipping in the wind. Race don't mean nothing, he's just tired of giving in.
His name is Bobby Chitwood. That is called How Things Are. You just heard the story behind it, and what a fantastic song. That is a great one, man. You guys, you got it going on, my friend.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome. I'm glad Jennifer hit me up about you. I'm glad to have the music, and I look forward to having you back on the program. We've had a great time hanging out.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Love to come back, man.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Redneckery, the simple one-word title is this next song. Tell us about it.
Oh, Redneckery was actually born from, I have a young daughter, and we're driving around, and she was asking me about, when I was a kid and kind of different things we did down in the South and stuff, and I went through several different stories, and she said, Dad, you're such a redneck. He's born in Wyoming, and I live in Wyoming now, and anyway, so from there I kind of put these little pieces together, and I was like, man, this would be a fun song, and I don't know how it turned into Redneckery, but anyways, that's where it turned into. That
is awesome. And then the third song that's going to kick off the top of the next hour is called That Dash. What's this one about?
That Dash is a song. I lost both my parents when I was fairly young. I was in college when I lost my mother to cancer, and I lost my father not too long after that. And as you go through life and you just realize how short life is, and you just want to pack as much into it as you possibly can. Last week my godmother passed away, and I think about, I was sitting with a buddy of mine, and we said, we have this start date and we have this end date, and everything is just packed into this, right in the middle of that. On the headstone is where you see that dash, and everything in your life is just packed into that little line. So, making it worth it, and doing the things and doing the family and stuff like that. So it's that song is a powerful song. I've gotten so much good feedback from that one.
See, there you go. I mean, just a simple title, and I never know the stories until I ask the artist, and that is super powerful. And I'll tell you what, I see those posts on Facebook all the time, live that dream, do what you want to do, go see that concert, because life is short, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, so short, just flies by.
Yeah. And you also, we talked about a little bit about the veterans and things like that. You support the military through the Wounded Warrior Homes and other nonprofit organizations. So thank you for doing that, and that's part of your service to this country.
Absolutely. I was in the National Guard for a few years as well, and I was on stage and met the soldier, and his story blew me away. And at one point I was just like, I got to stand beside these guys and not behind them so much. And so I joined the Guard, served with them for a little while, and since I've continued to throw my support their way any way I can, for sure.
That is awesome, man. You're a good guy and a great artist. Thank you for the time today. I appreciate it. We've had a blast hanging out together.
Yeah. Thank you so much for having me.
You are welcome. Where can folks find Bobby Chitwood on social media if they want to check out more of your music and maybe go see you in a live show?
Oh, yeah. So Facebook, just Bobby Chitwood, and Instagram, all those ones. All those ones. BobbyChitwood.com, you can go to the site as well.
That is awesome. Well, thank you for doing this today, and appreciate the time, and we will keep playing your music. How about that?
Thanks so much, man. Thanks so much for having me. Yeah, hope to catch up to you again.
You're welcome. He is Bobby Chitwood. This is called Redneckery, and The Dash coming up on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
Mouthful of chew and a cup full of spit. Dirty dang habit ain't never gonna quit. It's business in the front, it's a party in the back. A backwoods monster to make up for things he lacks. Down in the South we got a name for these things. Just kick on back and enjoy a little bit of redneckery. Out in the sticks, got a stick full of fire. He got hillbilly smart, sippers down to the wire. Side hustle brew, which is part of the deal. Making pockets full of money to pay for them bills. Hardcore corn, make that bottle of ski. Just kick the boots up and enjoy a little bit of redneckery. Well, it's a Bud Light beer getting shot by the kid for some crazy things that some company did. It's 90 miles an hour down 2-lane road, just having a little fun out running the scene. Come on, chill out and enjoy a little bit of redneckery. Dirt road walking, blows a .3 without falling. Gun up in the window, big old flag flying, running full throttle, he ain't scared of dying. Working and playing in the scorching heat. Now big old mud bog, it's time for a little redneckery. Well, it's a Bud Light beer, getting shot by the kid for some crazy things that some company did. It's 90 miles an hour down two-lane road, just having a little fun out of running the pole. Don't belong near that city scene. Come on, chill out and enjoy a little bit of redneckery. Ain't around that city scene. Come on, chill out and enjoy a little bit of redneckery. A little redneckery.
Best in New Country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
We've all done it. Walked through a sea of headstones, going to visit our family at their final resting place. We remember stories, we see names, beloved father, son, mother, and daughter. We see a start date and we see an end date. But between those numbers is the one symbol on that stone that holds an entire life story. That dash.
Seems pretty simple. Straight line from A to B, but there's a whole lot more to it than what our eyes can see. There's a light tied up in that little line that can't be measured, a journey full of love and loss, heartaches and treasures. It's sitting on a front porch, hearing Grandpa spin his stories about way back when's, what might have been, where he went on to glory. It's Mom and Dad teaching right from wrong. It's climbing ladders, it's taking falls. Know the lifetime ain't those numbers front and back. It's all there in that dash. First day of pre-K, well, there's tears in Mama's eyes, and you're just learning how to keep those colors between the lines. And it's your first job, first car, first time you steal a kiss, and it's dropping to a knee and praying she says yes. Oh, then it's holding your first baby, knowing life has changed forever, and walking down the aisle trying to force a smile, no clue how to surrender. It's learning time is not your friend. It's getting hugs while you still can, loving every step that got you where you're at. It's all there in that dash. Hey, look, I'm a grandpa now, telling your own stories, wondering how this many years on till the very last. It's all there in that dash. Seems pretty simple, straight line from me to B.
I love hearing the stories behind the songs, and he's got some great stories and some great songs. That's a deadly combination right there. Bobby Chitwood is who that is, ladies and gentlemen. Go follow Bobby Chitwood on social media. Tell him you heard him tonight on the Tim Kelly Show, and what a great interview. Thank you, Bobby, for doing that tonight. We appreciate the time, and we appreciate the music. That interview after this live show is over will end up in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives. That tab is at the top of the homepage of my website at KICR-IndieCountryRadio.com. I am live on that website right now. Scroll down just a little bit. You'll see a player that says Radio Boss. That is the live audio. If you want to see the live video on YouTube, we've got that as well. That is KICR Indie Country Radio over on YouTube, and I'm live over here on TikTok at Tim Kelly On Air. Love to meet you. Love to chat with you. Come in and tell us where you're listening from, and we love to connect with folks that love country music. This next gentleman loves country music. He makes great country music. He's a great Canadian artist. His name is Terrence Hart. Terrence Hart Music is where you can find him on social media, and the title track to his latest project is called Better Kind of Man. Terrence Hart on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
The sun sets slow behind the hill. My shadow slowly slips away. The night is cold and quiet still. I close my eyes and kneel to pray. May you find someone who loves you, you're thick and thin back again, who sees your heart and all you do, and wants to always hold your hand. Be strong and true to what you know. Let kindness lead where you will go. And when you fall, stand up and try. Don't let the pain make your heart lie. My greatest hope, my final plan. You be a better kind of man, a better kind of man. I know life will be hard sometimes. You'll feel the need to give it up. For all the mountains you must climb, each step you take will lift you up. May you find someone who loves you, through thick and thin and back again, who sees your heart and all you do, and wants to always hold your hand. Be strong and true to what you know. Let kindness lead where you will go. And when you fall, stand up and try. Don't let the pain make your heart lie. My greatest hope, my final plan. You be a better kind of man, a better kind of man. You gotta spread your wings and fly. See the world and all its wonders. Embrace the beauty of the sky. Let your heart be free and wander. Be strong and true to what you know. Let kindness lead where you will go. And when you fall, stand up and try. Don't let the pain make your heart lie. My greatest hope, my final plan. You be a better kind of man, a better kind of man. Be strong and true to what you know. Let kindness lead where you will go. And when you fall, stand up and try. Don't let the pain make your heart lie. My greatest hope, my final plan. You'll be a better kind of man, a better kind of man.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it to
Today's country.
Country lives right here. Country is what we do. Today's country. More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country. New country. New country. New country.
These hometown boys just like me too much, and I've had enough. They say that they like my outfit, or they like my smile, or they like my touch.
I think I like you, but maybe I don't. If I do, I won't admit it.
And I say no, no, no. You say please, please, please. I'm just not so sure. You say I might just be the one you're looking for. I know how your hometown boys can be. And it's not that you're not just a little bit cute, but if I said I liked you, it might just be the truth. And I can't tell you. These hometown girls just like me too much, and I've had enough.
She says that she likes my truck, or she likes my hair, or she likes my touch.
I think I like you, but maybe I don't. If I do, I won't admit it. And I say no, no, no. You say please, please, please. I'm just not so sure. You say I might just be the one you're looking for. I know how you hometown boys can be. And it's not that you're not just a little bit cute, but if I said I liked you, it might just be the truth. And I can't tell you. Oh, you're a bad, bad girl. Oh, you're a bad, bad boy. And I know how you hometown people are.
And I say no, no, no. You say please, please, please. I'm just not so sure. You say I might just be the one you're looking for.
I know how your hometown people can be. And it's not that you're not just a little bit cute, but if I said I liked you, it might just be the truth. And I can't tell you.
Her name is Trisha Marie. She's a good friend of mine from the state of Michigan. That is a great duet she did with her brother. It is called Hometown People. Trisha Marie on social media, and she is fantastic. Soon to be a guest on the Tim Kelly Show, and that live interview schedule at the bottom of the homepage at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. This next artist is the daughter of a guy by the name of Travis Tritt. Perhaps you've heard of him. Tyler Reese Tritt. This is called Blood Money, her new single out to radio on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR. Indie Country Radio, new country's best on this Indie Wednesday.
Granddaddy was the man. He ran a family brand. The finest shine in that dry county land. Good sheriff was dirty, but he sure was thirsty. A little grease in his palms, had the law at our mercy. And when the Lord called him home, the new sheriff didn't know. 6 generations, sweat and tears is our business here. Ain't
Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
How happy are people who listen to the Tim Kelly Show's Indie Wednesday?
I'd say happier than a camel on Wednesday.
Hump day?
Get happy. Get the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, Indie Country Radio.
Tell me it's over. Tell me you're gone. Just don't tell me after all the things I've done you wrong. Tell me it's too late. You made up your mind. Ain't gonna stick around to see this land your daddy left behind. 'Cause she's tired of this one horse, one light town. She's tired of this one way in or out. I wish she could see just what I see in her now. She's more than this one horse town. Told them you'd make it. Told them you're strong. Told them you're brighter than the lights on Main Street that we grew up on. 'Cause she's tired of this one horse, one light town. She's tired of this one way in or out. I wish she could see just what I see in her now. She's more than this one horse town. She's tired of this one horse, one light town. She's tired of this one way in or out. She's tired of everybody telling her right from wrong. She's tired of this vision not becoming a dream. She's tired of this living not being anything. I wish she could see just what I see in her now. She's more than this one horse town. She's more than this one horse town.
His name is Tyler Kinch. That is a great tune called One Horse Town. Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world, is a small town of 10,000 people. I've been so busy, me and my horse are both tied up right now, but I love it. Thank you for joining the program tonight. Great to be with you on this Indie Wednesday. This next artist from Texas was a special guest of mine a couple of weeks ago on a Friday night edition of the Tim Kelly Show. His name is Wes Ryan. This is called Seems Like. Seems like I've played him before on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
Seems like I lean in and you turn your head away. Seems like you're here in the night but gone by day. Seems like you've been chasing something I can't see, and I'm just standing here wondering why it isn't me. Seems like we're coming apart at the seams, like there's something lying in between. Every kiss we steal feels less like a dream and more like goodbye, though you haven't said it to me. Yeah, it's breaking my heart, and I'm taking it hard. Seems like we keep smiling for the sake of the crowd. Seems like we turn the TV up to drown the sound. Seems like we're side by side but miles away, and I keep wondering if there's anything left to say. Seems like we're coming apart at the seams, like there's something lying in between. Every kiss we steal feels less like a dream and more like goodbye, though you haven't said it to me. Yeah, it's breaking my heart, and I'm taking it hard. We built this love like a worn-out jean, faded and frayed where the goods been seen. But now the threads come loose, the fabric's thin, and I don't know if we can sew it back again. Seems like we're coming apart at the seams, like there's something lying in between. Every kiss we steal feels less like a dream and more like goodbye, though you haven't said it to me. Yeah, it's breaking my heart, and I'm taking it hard. Oh, we're coming apart at the seams. Seems like we're coming apart at the seams. Seems like
In a world, there was one man, Tim Kelly, and there was only one radio station, Indie Country Radio.
Don't try to church me up, don't try to put me down, don't try to drive me out, no, turn my world around. I don't want you coming around here telling me how to spend my days. I'm tired of hearing you preaching about my evil ways. Don't talk about my bottle, tell me about my beer. Don't like the things I'm doing,
is brand new music from a great group called Trailer Park Country. That is called Church Me Up, and they are fantastic. They're going to be special guests on the Tim Kelly Show next year in 2026. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm booking into March now, and people want to be on this program. So keep sending me those great songs, and we'll hook up for great interviews as well. IndieCountryRadio@yahoo.com is the email address. I got to meet Dennis and his wife Tamara the other day for breakfast. They were in Branson, Missouri, celebrating their 22nd wedding anniversary. Again, happy anniversary, you guys, and thanks for connecting with me. And I just played them on the radio and get to meet them already. That's pretty cool. Trailer Park Country, go check them out. They are fantastic. Tell them I sent you. This next artist before my next radio interview is Sean Poole. It is S-E-A-N, and Poole has an E on the end of it. Sean Poole and the Buckin' Crazy. This is called, there you go, She's Talking with Her Eyes. There you are. And that song was written by the great Paul Overstreet and Rory Feek. And then after we play it, we're going to have our next interview. Dan Badger is going to join us on the program. Right now, Sean Poole and the Buckin' Crazy. She's Talking with Her Eyes on KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
To everyone around, it looks like we're not saying anything at all while the music is playing soft and low. But they don't know she's talking with her eyes, telling me that I am everything she's hoped for and wanted in her life. She's talking to my heart, telling me that she is never gonna break it and never gonna leave. Yeah, I know I'm a lucky guy when she's talking with her eyes. I don't get insecure when other men are staring at this beauty in my arms, 'cause I know that dress she's wearing is all for me. No, they can't see she's talking with her eyes, telling me that I am everything she's hoped for and wanted in her life. She's talking to my heart, telling me that she is never gonna break it and never gonna leave. Yeah, I know I'm a lucky guy when she's talking with her eyes. Telling me that I am everything she's hoped for and wanted in her life. She's talking to my heart and telling me that she is never gonna break it and never gonna leave. Yeah, I know I'm a lucky guy when she's talking with her eyes. She's talking with her eyes.
You're listening to the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. It is Indie Wednesday. I'm playing the best in new country music, getting you through your hump day work week, and we've got some great music on the radio tonight as well. And some great interviews. You get to hear the stories behind these next songs from my good friend Dan Badger. How are you?
I'm great, Tim. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for doing the program tonight. I've been looking forward to talking to you. I've been playing your music for a little bit, and you got some good songs we're going to talk about tonight.
Well, I appreciate hearing that. Thanks so much.
Yeah, absolutely. You kind of got started in music up there in Cambridge, Ontario back in 2018.
Well, I mean, I've been playing a lot longer than that, but 2018 is definitely when I started pursuing the artist portion of it, not just a cover band.
I gotcha. Okay, and so up there in Cambridge, Ontario, you born and raised up there, I guess?
No, actually, I'm originally from Quebec, Canada. So, but my family's very Anglophone. Not very English, not so much French.
Okay, yeah, I've talked to a lot of those. They have full French albums up there in Canada and things like that. So that is interesting. I love that, and there's so much country music that I get out of Canada. I was telling you before we got on the air, I got a gentleman from New Brunswick, Michael Richard, who is sending me a lot of artists from Canada, and now he's branching out into the United States as well and finding folks for me to put on this radio show. But you got some talent up there.
Well, you know what, we do, and there's a lot of guys that are finally, cutting into the U.S. market, and I think that's a big thing for us Canadians. It's music is a popularity game, right? And proud to be Canadian, but we don't have the population that U.S. does. So it's nice to get those numbers,
Absolutely. Well, you've got some of the same people that I've had on this program working with you. In fact, Jamie Warren, your song "I Want to Kiss You" that you did back in 2018 was co-written with Jamie Warren, and I've had him on this show before. He is awesome too, isn't he?
Jamie is fantastic. Jamie is actually proclaimed to be the most winningest independent artist of Canadian country music. So I mean, it was a privilege to get to work with Jamie.
That is awesome. I know of Gord Bamford. I've had him on the program a couple of times too from up there, and I know he's won, the last count I knew, 26 times as a Canadian Country Music Association award winner. But I did not know that about Jamie. That is awesome.
Well, Jamie's won a bunch of the CCMAs, but I mean he's also won some Junos, and other awards. So he's up there.
That is awesome. I'm looking at some of your musical influences, country music wise. Travis Tritt and Randy Travis, doesn't get much better than that. But you've also had the privilege to share the stage with a couple of rock and roll artists, Glass Tiger, Bret Michaels, and Poison.
Yep.
That is cool.
Yeah.
So you probably got those influences in your country music too, huh?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Kind of a funny, quick story. I mean, I've opened up for Bret Michaels, and "Every Rose Has Its Thorn" was the very first song I ever learned to play on guitar. So,
wow.
So that was a big honor, and when I put Randy Travis as an influence, I went to all in the same week. I went to, I think it was a Sunday night. I went to a Metallica concert, and I loved Randy Travis as much as I loved my '80s hair rock. And my dad had a spare ticket to go see Randy Travis, and I don't know that he was my biggest influence musically. I mean, I absolutely love his stuff, but I went to a Randy Travis concert 3 days after a Metallica concert, and people, instead of swearing and throwing things and what you do at a rock concert, I witnessed the exact opposite of people laying roses at Randy's feet and clapping after every song, and nobody was swearing at him. And I kind of thought to myself, I said, you know what? I can't sing Metallica all night long. so here I am.
Yep. I'll tell you what, he sure made an impact on country music, and it's pretty neat, his backstory, you know. I mean, he went from washing dishes, literally, at the Nashville Palace to being a country music star. And, you know, unfortunately, he had a stroke several years ago and can't sing. But with this new AI technology, they did a song on Randy Travis called Where I Come From. It is so well done, and it is so Randy Travis that I had to put it on my classic country station because it's Randy. I mean, when he heard it, his eyes are lighting up, and he's proud of it. You know, it's just amazing.
Well, he's got another one out.
Does he?
I forget
Okay.
the name of it. There's something to do with horses.
I'll have to check that out then. He is just crazy good.
I'm not a fan of the AI.
Yeah.
It's a little, especially as a singer and an artist, it's kind of disappointing. But
Yep.
I guess from the perspective of Randy Travis, at least being alive and able to, you know, have some control over what's being released. You know, I'm a little more in favor of that than you know, a new Merle Haggard song coming out.
Right, and I'm actually getting a lot of that right now, you know, and it's hard to determine what is AI and what is the real artist singing because that's what I'm listening for, the vocals, the whole production of everything. And, you know, I know in about 30 seconds if I'm going to put it on the radio, but my show's always been about helping you guys get traction and promoting the artist and then getting to do these interviews. But a lot of songwriters are using it now because lyrically they just want to get their work out there, and I get that. So that brings up this next question. What about songwriting for you? At what point did you start writing songs and wanting to do something in music?
You know what? I started writing at a very young age. I was writing as a teenager, and unfortunately, I'm not a teenager anymore. It took me a long time to get into I guess the headspace that vocally I had something that to maybe to give to music. It took me a long time to be comfortable in my own skin to pursue the artist thing. Like I said, I played for many years as a cover band, but to actually go out there and put myself in front of the music. I mean, I was 40 when I put out my first single in 2018.
Okay, wow.
Yeah.
So that's what I want to ask you too, because you did the rock and roll thing, and you went to shows like that, and you said it's totally different than the country, you know, and so the stage fright part, you probably had to overcome that too, because you probably saw things in those crowds of rock and roll that you don't see in country, and even backstage and all of that too, and that might have scared you a little bit at first, huh? And maybe still does.
I don't think. You know what? I mean, if I was to talk to anybody that said that they wanted to get up and sing or inspired to try to do it, I mean, that's the first thing I tell people. Like, it really doesn't matter if you're good or bad. Because the biggest challenge is having the courage to get on the stage.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not saying that I don't get nervous from time to time, but overcoming the stage fright was more important to me than whether I was good or not, because I wasn't good. I've gotten better, and I still strive to get better tomorrow.
Yeah.
But you know, it's that first step is having the courage to walk onto the stage and try it.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, and I give kudos to all of you folks that do that, because that music resonates with people, and you probably see it more in these smaller crowds, you know, with your original music. And when folks have been to one of your shows, you know, they're requesting those original songs, and radio's doing it for you now too, probably, and that's a pretty cool feeling, isn't it?
It is. You know, there's nothing more than a deep connection with somebody that's watching. You know, but I mean, some of my not my better stories, but some of my favorite stories are actually just singing cover songs. I was at a friend's show, and he got asked to play a song by a particular artist, and he didn't know it. And I played it for this woman. Well, she was 97, and
wow.
my friend was performing at her next birthday party, which was about a month away, and I got up and I played that song, and in less than 2 weeks, that woman, she didn't make it to her birthday, unfortunately. She passed away. But what I take away from that story is I heard from my friend, and he heard from her family members and everything, how much she appreciated the fact that I sang that song for her, and how much it meant to her. And in a roundabout way, this stranger that I'd never met, I mean, I was kind of sort of there with her in her final days, you know? So music touches us all at a different pace, a different place, and a different way, you know?
Yeah, it sure does. And that's what you got to do, too. You got to think about your show, your song set, and all of those things, and change that up maybe from time to time to give everybody a little bit of what they want, you know? There's so many people out there, diversity of people that you can touch and impact, and that's just a neat story to impact somebody at that age, at 97 years old. And, you know, I've got a buddy that does that, too, and he sent me some CDs for a senior living facility that I work at, you know, because I was doing my radio show for those folks for a while. And he does this Western swing style music that was popular, started back in the 1920s. Well, that's right down their alley. They were teenagers at that point and dancing to that kind of music, so they love those CDs. And I love him for doing that for the folks and sending them to me to give to them.
Yep, those are some of the more beautiful moments.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, you dream to play a stadium and have everybody singing your songs back, but I believe that if I touch one person's soul at a show, somehow, some way, I mean, then, you know, it's equally as gratifying. It's a different kind of high.
Absolutely. And you've done that. You've played a bunch of fairs and festivals and things like that. You've got to open for the great Blake Shelton. I spent 20 years in Southeast Oklahoma before I moved to Branson, and I was in Ada, Oklahoma, where he grew up for 20 years. That's pretty awesome.
Oh, wow. Yeah, no, that was, I mean, it didn't seem like much at the time. When I had the opportunity to open up for Blake, I think Austin was on the radio for maybe a couple of weeks. It hadn't been on the radio very long. I had never heard of Blake Shelton when I had the opportunity to do that. But you know, sure looks good on a resume now.
Yeah, I think he's got 31 number one hits on the radio right now that he's had, and he's a little over halfway to George Strait. I don't know that George Strait's 60 number ones will ever be duplicated. He broke Conway's Twitty's record of 50, I think. And, you know, but that's just crazy to think about. And yeah, you're exactly right. Looking back, and that's what I do every day. I'm 14 years into doing this radio show, and I've interviewed as young as 10 years old. And some of the female artists, you know, they'll take a break, they raise a family, and then they come back to music a few years later with some new stuff, and they hit me up to play it on the radio. And you, just like you said, you know, you're getting better and better, and I hear that, and I see that in a lot of these folks, you know, and I'm like, wow, they just keep going, and they just keep getting better and better, and they just want to make that music. It's in their blood, isn't it? In your blood, probably too, huh?
Oh, it's in there. It's I tell people, because I mean, it can be a pretty frustrating industry sometimes. I mean, you hear a lot more no's than you hear yeses. You know.
Yep.
The wins aren't as many, but I mean, that's what we really only post the wins on our social media. But so I tell people every day, I'm quitting music every day.
Yeah.
Because it can be so frustrating. But deep down, I know that's a lie. It's never going anywhere. It's something I'm always going to do.
Yep. One thing that's good that I get to hear is a lot of yeses. When I ask somebody if they would like to do a radio interview, if they can give me 3 good songs like we got from you tonight, I don't get any no's. They want to be on this program, and I'm sure glad you're on it tonight, man.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here, and I'm grateful to say to hear yes from you.
You got it. And with one push of the button, we're putting you on 12 radio stations around the country and around the world. I've picked up a few more since we talked the last time, and so we're getting out there. In fact, Boone Country from up there in Canada is taking on the Tim Kelly Show now, so we'll get you some Canadian love on the radio as well. And then, you know, we're in Sweden and Belgium and Ireland and Colorado and Texas over here in the United States. That's pretty cool about technology and how the internet works now, isn't it?
It truly is.
Yeah. So we're going to put you out on a bunch of stations tonight. Getting My Over You On. Let's talk about this first song we're going to play tonight.
All right. Well, this is a Canadian artist that you need to check out. So this one I didn't write. I was working with Canadian singer-songwriter, artist himself, Aaron Goodvin.
Mm-hmm.
Him and I were working. We did some writing together, and he played this song for me. And it took me a while to. I shouldn't say it took me a while to come around to. I loved the song the moment I heard it. But I was nervous because when I took that song out to play it live, I didn't know how I would be able to recreate it. So the more I listened to it, Aaron actually convinced me. He says, you know what? He says, if you don't record a song that people want to hear, he says, you don't have to worry how it sounds when you play it live. So I gave it one more listen, and I gave him a call back. I said, all right, let's record this one. So I have a lot of fun playing this one every time I'm out. It gets people kind of dancing and singing along, and it's a true pleasure to play live. And this was written by Aaron Goodvin and Skip Black.
Okay. I know of Aaron. I believe I've had him on my show one time, and I've got some of his music as well. He's super talented, and like I said, you guys got a ton of Canadian artists that are really talented, so you got a big talent pool that you're in up there in Canada, even though it might be smaller than the United States. You know, man, doing this for 14 years, and you've been doing it for a long time too, it just seems like everybody kind of knows everybody in the industry. Eventually we meet up, and the ones that are so helpful, that's what I love about the independent artists, like the folks we've talked about that you're working with, man. That is awesome to see, too. I love when I see artists supporting other artists, too.
Well, it's, as they say, I mean, it takes a village, and,
Yep.
you know, it takes people above you, it takes people below you, and you hope the people above you are going to reach out and lift you up, and you hopefully do the same for, you know, those that come after you. So it's a game of love, I guess. You know,
absolutely.
In many ways.
Well, we love your music, and I'm going to push play on Getting My Over You On, and then we're going to come back and talk about another song called Better Luck next time. His name is Dan Badger, and we'll talk about his social media and all of that when we come back on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
Cigarette ashes, throwing apes down another round every time the bartender passes. 5 o'clock shadow, CVS sunglasses, taking life as slow as molasses. Singing Margaritaville, trying to find a senorita who can kiss away how you did me wrong. I just started heading south the second you said you fell out of love with me to find where I belong. If you're looking for me, girl, I'll be down in the bar in the Florida Keys, swaying on a bar stool, getting gone, getting right over you on. I
His name is Dan Badger. That is called Getting My Over You On. I am loving that song. That's the third time I've played it, and I'm not going to stop, man. That's a great song. Even though you didn't write it, man, you did great on it. And that's a talent as well, putting your emotions and your vocal performance into somebody else's words. I loved seeing and hearing that, too. That's pretty awesome.
Well, it's great. I really felt privileged to get to record that one.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, you talked about cover songs and being a cover band even before you started out on your own. That is a real talent, because I interview a lot of people like that were on Team Blake of NBC's The Voice and American Idol and talent over here in the United States that have to do a cover song, you know, when they try out for those competitions, and they still have to do it during the shows as well. And picking those out and figuring out what song you're going to do, you know, to do it justice, that is a challenge, I bet. But you pulled it off on this one, man. I love that song.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. We're going to talk about the next song, Better Luck Next Time, in just a little bit, but I want to ask you, too, I did see that, you know, family really resonates with you, and that support is what you really got to have to do anything in this music business, isn't it?
It really makes a huge difference, and, you know, the family support, and like I said, you're quitting music
every day.
At least like I say, you're quitting music every day, and my biggest champion, if you would, is my 16-year-old son Josh. He won't let me quit. He knows how much of a passion it is for me. He's 16 years old. He plays a little bit of guitar, a little bit of drums, a little bit of keyboards, but just this year I've had him out running the soundboard, doing my mixing in some of my live shows, setting up my lighting and running the lighting. So,
wow.
I guess in many ways we're making this a family business.
That is awesome. I was going to ask that if you had any kids that are musically inclined like you. Now, and playing the guitar and some of these instruments, now, is he taking lessons or is he self-taught? Because I think you were probably self-taught too, huh?
I was self-taught.
Yeah.
I got him guitar lessons that lasted about 2 months. One of because of my connections, I got him set up with an award-winning Canadian guitar player up here, and I think that really influenced him. But he lost the interest and kind of went towards drums for about a year, and then he just came back to the guitar, and now he's self-taught on everything.
Wow. That is awesome. Now, I want to ask you this, too, about songwriting. Are you more like lyric-based, or do you have to hear the beat like he plays drums and all these other instruments, and you guys maybe collaborate together on a song particularly, or is it maybe a combination of both for you?
For me, it's... I generally start with either a title or a couple of words to... a couple of lyrics to go with, and then we'll strum something out on the guitar and try to get the feel for where the song, the direction of the song, and then we build around that. I mean, that's not. I guess it's not math. I don't have an exact, recipe for it, but that's typically how I approach it, and I generally. Co-writing is kind of a newer thing for me. A lot of the times I've written and finished the song, and then after it's finished, especially with like Jamie Warren, we did 4 songs together.
Okay.
But I had previously written them, so I went to Jamie with the existing material, and then Jamie gave his feedback, and we worked around it that way.
Yeah, that's awesome. And that's what I say, that's artist supporting artist, because Jamie's an artist in himself and a pretty good vocalist in his own right. But, I'm amazed, and I'm sure you are too, every day that the untapped talent that is out there yet to be discovered.
unfortunately, the true talented ones may never be found.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
It's all about connections. It's all about networking and meeting the right people. And you know, if you don't have the personality that breaks you apart from your talent,
yep.
The talent itself may not go anywhere.
Right. Well, you know, and I've always had this problem. Even though I've been doing this show for 14 years, this show has never been about me. It's always been about the artist and their music, and that's the way I want to keep it. So I even have a hard time promoting myself, and I know that's hard for a lot of you artists as well.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not. When I go, if I'm looking at booking myself in a club or something like that, I struggle trying to tell them that they should book me because I'm the best that they're ever going to see. Because, in my opinion, what I sound like may appeal to you, but you know, and several other of your listeners, but there might be 3 that absolutely hate my sound.
Yeah.
Right.
And those 3 are on the president of Sony and his 2 buddies. No, I'm just kidding. You just never know who's out there in the audience either, right?
well, that's it. You never know, and you know what? Like you have 100 people in the crowd, and let's just say you change a lyric or you do something that's maybe not so noticeable, but you know what? The voice of one is generally louder than the voice of many. So,
right.
If people are enjoying it, they're probably not going to say so. But if someone really dislikes what you're doing, they'll be the loudest voice and the one that's heard.
Well, I'm going to say I like what you're doing, and I'm going to keep saying it, man. Keep doing your thing, and it is a pleasure having you on the program tonight. You have been a great insight into this crazy world of music and the music business. When you put business behind music, it totally changes everything, doesn't it?
Oh, it does, but you know what? I mean, it's a music business, and we have to look at it that way, but if we forget that we got into the music for the passion of what we do, then the music isn't going to be all that great anymore either.
Right, absolutely. Well, and you get to do things with your son and your family and that kind of thing, you know, in the world of music. And you guys probably drive down the road and go, just say something or a phrase or see a road sign or something like that, and you're like, hey, that's the title of a song right there. Let's do it, you know, or something.
The best part is he's old enough to drive now, so I get to nap while
there
we're
you
driving.
go. That's it. Better luck next time. Let's talk about this song, and then a good drinking song is going to kick off the top of the next hour. Good beer. Let's talk about those.
Well, actually, both of these songs I wrote. These are co-writes. I wrote these both with the same gentleman, Mr. Terry Fernahue. He's from Ottawa, Ontario. Mm-hmm. So he's about 6 hours away from me. So we wrote these over Skype or Zoom or one of those things.
Yeah.
And it was probably about a year difference between writing them. But better luck next time. We were just we were kind of working through it, and we were. These 2 songs were story songs. There wasn't really anything personal that happened that influenced these songs. We grabbed a song title and we developed a story around these. You know, country being a storytelling world, and so we developed Better Luck Next Time, and it was a lot of fun. But the demo that we recorded didn't sound anything like the recording that you have. When I went into the studio to record this, I was going into the studio low budget. Didn't really consider making this a radio release or anything of the sort. I was just kind of putting out some new material to get something out to my fan base. No big hopes or ambitions for this song, and wow, like, let me tell you, I went in, I recorded it, the digital version, there was, the only real instrument on it was a guitar, and then we looked at each other, the Dustin, the producer, and we said, you know what, we should get this other guy to play guitar. He's a friend of ours, and he's produced a bunch of my stuff. He's Canadian born, but he lives in Nashville. He plays Broadway all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And so he listened to it, and he goes, well, I can play guitar on it. He goes, but the drums, he goes, the pre-recorded MIDI drums, he goes, they sound like crap. You need a real drummer. So I said, okay. So we hired a gentleman from Nashville, and so now we've got real drums, and the guitar work is coming, and I'm on a train. I'm going down to the Toronto Maple Leafs game, and I get a phone call while I'm on the train, and he says, I just finished recording the guitar, and he says, I sent it to you. He goes, but he goes, I want you to know it sounds like a Poison song now. And I'm like, I love Poison.
Yes.
So anyway, I listened to it, and this song was straight up rock and roll. It definitely sounded like a Poison song. So now I'm listening, and I'm like, well, we got to do something to bring this back to, a country song. So I reached out to a fiddle player, and so now we've got all real instruments on the whole track, except for the bass guitar.
Uh-huh.
And I said, well, we're this far, we might as well go the whole way. And by changing just the nothing really changed in the song. Everything, but now that we had all real instruments, it sounded so much better, and I'm so proud of this song. The different instruments, what it did do is it forced me to go back and redo the vocals, because it was better luck next time. Now with all the instruments going in this song needed a little more grit, so we had to go back and redo the vocals and everything, and I'm really glad that we did.
Yeah, isn't that an interesting process? So much work, like I was saying, goes into making these songs, and behind the scenes that people don't see. Titles change in the song, lyrics change, vocal performances change before it's a done production. It's just a lot of work, and you pull it off in 2 minutes and 44 seconds. That's just cool, isn't it?
It is, very much so.
I love it. Thanks for being here tonight, Dan. Where can folks find you on social media? I've been looking at your website, but I'll let you tell everything.
Well, I mean, you can, the bigger, there's the website, which is www.danbadgermusic.com. You can check me out on Facebook, which is probably where most of the social media comes from. So just Dan Badger Music on there. Instagram, you can catch me at Dan Badger Music Experience. And you can find me on TikTok as Dan Badger and Dan Badger Music. And make sure you hit the click and the follows, and hit me up on Pandora, Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Music, all those fun places. And again, those follow buttons, they don't really cost you anything if you're already on those platforms, and they make a world of difference for all of us independent artists.
Boy, they sure do. And you mentioned having a fan base. You've got one, and I'm a fan. I appreciate having your time tonight, and thank you for doing this interview. And I've got your phone number too, so let's do another interview real soon. And I'm booking into 2026, but I'd love to have you back on the program. When you come out with something you want to talk about, be sure and hit me up, and we'll do another one of these. It's been a lot of fun.
Well, I really appreciate being here, Tim, and you can bet that I will haunt you.
Yeah, okay. Hey, that's a good deal. I'll take that.
Sounds good.
Dan Badger, this is called Better Luck Next Time on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
Tracks over seven's pretty good sometimes, but that won't help you. I am four of a kind. Think you're so smart, you think you're pretty cool. The cards are on the table, gonna play you a fool. Better luck next time. Burning up like moonshine. You won't get it right on your first try, so better luck next time. Acting like a big dog, pressure on the pound. You keep talking trash cause you like how you sound. You keep buying drinks, she leaves them alone. The night you'll be taking her home. Better luck next time. Burning up like moonshine. You won't get it right on your first try, so better luck next time. Time I'm burning up like moonshine. You won't get it right on your first try. Better luck next time. Better luck next time. Burning up like moonshine. You won't get it right on your first try, so better luck next time.
Best in New Country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Good vibes, the best years of our lives. It's Friday night, the mood is right. Heading on down to the neon lights. Gonna throw back a six-pack tonight. Good beer, good vibes, just living for a good time. Good beer, good vibes, the best years of our lives. It's a party crowd, the band is loud, everybody's rocking out in this hick town when the sun goes down. There's an understanding, there's no romancing, we're all here just relaxing, little boot scooting, two-step line dancing. Good beer, good vibes, just living for a good time. Good beer, good vibes, best years of our lives. Billy got his truck washed down on the lawn. Sally got her nails done at the salon. She's a hayseed Dixie looking for fun. He's a two-stepping, wisecracking son of a gun. Just living for a a good time. Good beer, good life, best years of our lives. Good beer, good vibes, just living for a good time. Good beer, good vibes, best years of our lives. Woo! Come on, boys. It's time to drink. Come on. Oh, hand me a beer. Not that one. Make sure it's cold.
Good beer, good song, and a great interview. Dan Badger is who that is, ladies and gentlemen. Dan Badger Music, and he's a great Canadian artist. Thank you for doing the radio interview tonight, Dan. And that was our second radio interview. Won't be our last. I'll have him on again anytime. And I'll tell you what, we had a good time talking tonight. You guys learned something in that interview. The music business is fun, but it can be challenging as well. Well, I'm challenging you right now to stick around for this third hour of the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. That is the website. I am live on it right now. I'm live on YouTube at KICR Indie Country Radio, and I'm also live on TikTok at Tim Kelly On Air. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight on all of those platforms. I'm looking at every one of them and chatting with a bunch of folks, and this has been a lot of fun so far, but we're not done yet. Let's kick off this hour with a great tune from Nick Taylor, Tayler music. This is called One Bar Stool on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
And all the whiskey out down doesn't chase them away. And all them images keep coming back to stay. All the things I wish I would have done or said swirl like heavy smoke inside my head. Should get up, go home while I can walk, but I'll be here till bartender's last call. Hell, this naughty proof ain't cutting it like it should. Marlboro's ain't replacing the red lip taste of you. And I'd do anything, turn back the clock if I could. Your memory still holds me all night through, while the band keeps singing our favorite lines. One bar stool at a time. Darling, I still smell your perfume from last New Year's Eve. Your head on my shoulder, my heart on my sleeve. You grabbed my head, said, let's run with the wind. Escape these four walls when the dance lights grow dim. That slick dark street took a turn I can't erase. Worn out tires on my dad's 83 left no trace. Hell, this naughty proof ain't cutting it like it should. Marlboro's ain't replacing the red lip taste of you. And I'd do anything, turn back the clock if I could. Your memory still holds me all night through, while the band keeps singing our favorite lines. One bar stool at a time. Pocket full of heartbreak, two hands on the wheel. Keep seeing your last glass, still can't believe it's real. Hell, this naughty proof ain't cutting it like it should. Marlboro's ain't replacing the red lip taste of you. And I'd do anything, turn back the clock if I could. Your memory still holds me all night through, while the band keeps singing our favorite line. One bar stool at a time.
country tunes on the radio.
Get it.
Today's country.
I love absolutely every single song they play.
This station is dangerously good.
This is Today's Country.
I like the music.
I like the DJs.
There's even more to like.
I like everything about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country. New country. New country.
New country.
Every night when I lay down to sleep, my mind is north on 65, up the interstate to Tennessee, looking for the Nashville sign. When somewhere in the distance a spotlight hits the stage, and a crowd starts to roar, and a band begins to play. The lights Nashville keep haunting me. In my dreams each night they shine on me. So I cross the stage and start to sing. I feel the heat on my face, and I believe it is my destiny. And even though it might be just a dream, you know that's where I'm gonna be. The lights in Nashville keep haunting me. Grab some beer on my way home from work, help me get to sleep at night. Play my guitar until my fingers hurt, drift off sometime before daylight. Then somewhere in the distance I see a spotlight hit the stage, and the crowd starts to roar, and a band begins to play. The lights of Nashville keep haunting me. In my dreams each night they shine on me. So I cross the stage and start to sing. I feel the heat on my face, and I believe it is my destiny. And if it takes all that's left of me, you know that's where I'm gonna be. The lights in Nashville keep haunting me. Oh yeah. Those lights are like a ghost burning in my mind, always there but just out of my reach, shining on all I've missed and all I hope to find. When I wake up and they're shining on me, and I believe it is my destiny, even though it might be just a dream. You know that's where I'm gonna be. The lights in Nashville keep haunting me.
His name is John McDuffie. That is called Lights of Nashville. He is hanging out with us over here on TikTok at Tim Kelly on Air. Go follow John McDuffie all over social media. Tell him you heard him right here on the Tim Kelly Show. And his interview, I look forward to that as well. That full live interview schedule, again, at the bottom of the homepage of my website, KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. Brand new music from my good friend Mike Corellis. He is from the great state of Texas. This is called Everything About You on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
Girl, the way you light up my makes the whole world spin my way. You roll out of bed, hair falling just right, and laugh in the morning like it's Friday night. Bare feet tapping on that old wood floor. Every smile you give makes me want you more. You don't dress up just to turn a head. You shine in the life we're living instead. Singing a tune I ain't heard before, and I'm falling again, wanting more and more. I love the way you roll your eyes when I joke too much. How your hand finds mine with that easy touch. You laugh in the morning, your kiss at night. The way you make wrong feel so right. I'd give the world just to sit by you. Every little thing that you say or do, no part of you I'd ever change or lose. Yeah, I love everything about you. You speak your mind, stand strong and true. You're the answer when the day runs through. Love so deep and you give so free. You're the best kind of woman a man can see. You turn the hard times into something sweet. Pull me in close, never miss a beat. One look from you and my sky turns blue. Girl, there's nothing I wouldn't do for you. I love the way you roll your eyes when I joke too much. How your hand finds mine with that easy touch. You laugh in the morning, your kiss at night. The way you make wrong feel so right. I'd give the world just to sit by you. Every little thing that you say or do, no part of you I'd ever change or lose. Yeah, I love everything about you. If the road gets long, I'll hold on tight. Two-step with you every Saturday night. Every mile's better with you in view. You're my forever, my dream come true. I love the way you roll your eyes when I joke too much. How your hand finds mine with that easy touch. You laugh in the morning, your kiss at night. The way you make wrong feel so right. I'd give the world just to sit by you. Every little thing that you say or do, no part of you I'd ever change or lose. Yeah, I love everything about you. Ooh, girl, the way you light up my day makes the whole world spin my way. Yeah, I love everything
You are listening
about
to The Tim Kelly Show, live from Branson, Missouri on KICR Indie Country Radio.
I'm gonna punch that clock, it is quitting time again. Time to fire up my truck. Come on, girl, you can jump right in. We are headed to that honky tonk. It's hump day happy hour again. It's hump day happy hour. Practice for the weekend, I am coming in hot. That music draws me in. Gonna kick up a little dust. It's hump day happy hour. Just wrapped up the third Monday of the week. Need to let off little steam, if you know what I mean. A little music, a little smoke, and ice cold beer, Jack and Coke. I know just where to find my friend. It's hump day happy hour. Practice for the weekend, I am coming in hot. That music draws me in. Gonna kick up a little dust. It's hump day happy hour. escape is all part of the plan. It's hump day, happy hour again. Practice for the weekend, I am coming in hot. That music draws me in, gonna kick up a little dust. It's hump day, happy hour. It's hump day, happy hour. Practice for the weekend, I am coming in hot. That music draws me in, gonna kick up a little dust. It's hump day, happy hour.
His name is Mike Suds Sadinsky. He made a song for Hump Day. How about it? Hump Day Happy Hour. Man, we've been happy for the last 2.5 hours playing music like this and a couple of great radio interviews tonight. And Mike is hanging out with us over there on Facebook Live. And he is a great artist as well and a future guest on The Tim Kelly Show. Be sure to check out that great interview. It's going to be fantastic. This next artist is Jesse Cole James. Let's talk it over on The Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Hump Day Indie Wednesday.
The clock is ticking, but we're standing still. Your words are heavy, like they're hard to spill. A loaded silence filling up the air. Do we fix the cracks or leave them there? I see the tremble in your hand, like a wave crashing on dry sand. Let's talk it over before it's too late. Let's mend the pieces, rewrite the fate. No need to shout, no need to run. Let's talk it over before we're undone. The walls are listening, shadows start to creep. Secrets we buried are no longer deep. Your eyes are rivers flooding every line. Can we turn back time or is it divine? I hear the echo in your breath, a whisper wrestling with regret. Before it's too late, let's mend the pieces, rewrite the fate. No need to shout, no need to run. Let's talk it over before we're undone. Silence roars like ocean waves, crashing on the love we gave. I'm still here. Are you still there? Let's talk it over under the stars. No need for armor, no need for scars. Let's talk it over, hearts on display. What we don't say just fades away. Lay down your pride like a heavy stone. No one wins when we're alone. Truth is soft, but it's not weak. Speak the words we're scared to speak. breath, a whisper wrestling with regret. We could break or we could mend. Do we fall or do we bend?
Folks, this is Rick Trevino, and you're listening to the Tim Kelly Show, syndicated worldwide, playing you country's best.
What you gonna say when I don't walk right through that door? Tell me what you gonna say when I don't show up around here no more. You don't care about what I'm feeling or care about the things I say. I don't care to listen to complaining, 'cause I have to hear it every day. Tell me what you gonna say when I don't walk right through that door. Tell me what you gonna say when I don't show up around here no more. We don't touch and we don't talk unless it's just to criticize. You don't have to tell me you don't love me, I can see it there in your eyes. Baby, what you gonna say when I don't walk right through that door? Tell me what you gonna say when I don't show up around here no more. There ain't no use in a trying, 'cause there ain't nothing left to save. There ain't no use in a crying, 'cause it doesn't matter anyway. Tell me what you gonna say when I don't walk right through that door. Tell me what you gonna say when I don't show up around here no more. You won't see it coming like an afternoon summer rain. You won't see me leaving when I get up on that midnight train. What you gonna say? Yeah, what you gonna say? You won't see it coming like an afternoon summer rain. You won't see me leaving when I get up on that midnight train. Tell me what you gonna say when I don't walk right through that door. What you gonna say when I don't show up around here no more? Oh yeah, what you gonna say? Tell me what you gonna say. What you gonna say?
His name is Bobby Hunt. That's a great tune called What You Gonna Say. Well, what I'm going to say is this has been a fun show tonight on this Indie Wednesday, and I thank you guys for joining me. We're not done yet, though. We got a few more songs to play before we say goodnight. How about my good friend Donnie Cook? It is D-O-N-N-I-E on Donnie. Donnie Cook. This is called A Better Man Than Me on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
Is he tall, dark, and handsome? Is he rich as a king? Is he ready to buy you that big diamond ring? Darling, tell me the truth before you turn and leave. Is he a better man than me? Does he know how to listen? Is he quiet and shy? Is he stronger than steel? Is he man enough to cry? Darling, look in my eyes. Tell me what you see. Is he a better man than me? Can he dry your tears whenever you cry? Will he always be there when you lay down at night? If he can love you like that and still set you free, then he's a better man than me. Can he be understanding? Is he good with his hand? Does he want only you? Is he a God-fearing man? Darling, look in my eyes. Tell me what you see. Is he a better man than me? Can he dry your tears whenever you cry? Will he always be there when you lay down at night? If he can love you like that and still set you free, then he's a better man than me. If he can love you like that, oh, and still set you free, and he's a better man than me. He's a better man than me. He's a better man than me.
Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
How happy are people who listen to the Tim Kelly Show's Indie Wednesday?
I'd say happier than a camel on Wednesday.
Hump day?
Get happy. Get the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, Indie Country Radio.
I need a bottle, I need a glass, I need something strong to forget my past. I need a bar, I need a band, I'll tip a song with this 20 in my hand. I need a cool, calm country song to make me feel like I ain't all alone. I need a woman to hold me tight, drive me home at the end of the night. 'Cause there's a lot of things I need, like a little more money and a good black label whiskey. Well, the good Lord says not to want it, it'll set you free. But I can't ignore my wants and needs. I need the gas of my truck, ride them lanes and burn that black top up. I need a roll out of town, a southern gal to turn my frown
He is Nashville recording artist Eddie Johnson. He was 16 years young when he recorded that song. He's 19 now, and he's hanging out with us tonight over on TikTok at Tim Kelly On Air. Come in and say hello to Eddie Johnson. That is called Wants and Needs, and I needs an interview with him, and we're going to do it real soon. Check out that full live interview schedule again at the bottom of the homepage at KICR-IndieCountryRadio.com. Old Dirt Road is the next song. Johnny Young, my good friend, is the artist. And this is the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best on an Indie Wednesday.
Life is just like an old dirt road, taking us all the way into the great unknown. The ups and downs gonna rattle your bones. The twists and turns for sure will keep you on your toes. And going in easy, you can lose control. He'll run you in the ditch and end up in a hole. What's over around the corner, brother, you don't know. So hang on tight when you see where it goes. Driving this old dirt road, yeah. Well, that life is gonna make you wanna turn it around, but there ain't no going back. 'Cause the dust you kicked up now when you were young, and it ain't never none of that. Someday it's gonna feel all uphill, ain't never gonna see the past. Ain't in a blink of an eye, you're over the hill, wishing for every minute of it back. Just like an old dirt road. You can lose yourself and get turned around, but stay on the side of right and you'll be found. 'Cause if you spin your wheels, you're going nowhere fast. You still go rushing past something that you never get back. That's a fact. Well, this life is gonna make you wanna turn it around, but there ain't no going back. 'Cause the dust you kicked up now when you were young, and it ain't never none of that. Someday it's gonna feel all uphill, ain't never gonna see the past. Ain't in a blink of an eye, you're over the hill, wishing for every minute of it back. Just like an old dirt road. An old dirt road. Life is just like an old dirt road. Headlights shining down a trail of ghosts. Where this road ends, God only knows. But for sure, this road is gonna lead us home. Well, this life is gonna make you wanna turn it around, but there ain't no going back. 'Cause the dust you kicked up now when you were young, and it ain't never none of that. Some days it's gonna feel all uphill, you ain't never gonna see the past. Ain't in a blink of an eye, you're over the hill, looking for every minute of it back. Just like an old dirt road. Life is like an old dirt road. Life is just like turns, ups and downs, left and right as we go down an old dirt road. Yeah, it's just like.
You're listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio.
Pulled up deep in the woods where the pine trees lean. Tailgates down and we're set in the scene. Speakers blasting, cooler packed, mud on the tires and we ain't looking back. Yeah, hands in the air when the beat drops loud. We turn it up when the sun goes down.
Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
Turn down the lights in this room. Baby, come and kiss me. We got nothing to lose. Reckless desire builds up the fire, hard and strong. We're all alone. Turn off your phone. Leave your loving on.
The touch of your hand on my skin burns like an ember from deep within. I've got the urge to quench my thirst in my soul. The troubles you hold, just let them fall, but leave your loving on. I think it's time your heart and mine tear down these walls we hide behind.
Baby, let's go back
When you first kissed me like that,
we made love all night long.
just close your eyes, lay right there. Surrender to these tender moments that we share.
Listen to my song, ain't nothing wrong when you leave your loving on. Right where we belong, ambition's gone.
Nothing but loving on.
They are Taryn and Caleb. They make up the group Roses and Weeds. That is called Leave Your Lovin' On. I'm telling you, leave your radio on, ladies and gentlemen. What a great radio song there, and a great radio interview we had just a couple of weeks ago. You can check out our interview in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives on the top of the homepage of my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. I want to thank you for joining me all tonight on this Indie Wednesday edition of the show. I want to thank my special guests Bobby Chitwood and Dan Badger for joining me tonight in the interviews. Tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central Time is Triple Play Thursday. Every artist on the show gets played 3 times in a row. My special guest tomorrow night, Ashley Westcott, will be with me on the program. I look forward to talking to her, and you're going to love her music as well. The Tim Kelly Show is produced by Tim Kelly Productions. Like the Tim Kelly Show on Facebook, and we will like you right back. Until next time, I will see you on the radio. Bye-bye, everybody.
I can put you in a cornfield in downtown